Hello and good evening. Um, my presentation topic was in regards to the discrimination within the Baltimore County Police Department. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the presentation. The Baltimore County Police Department is the primary law enforcement agency for Baltimore County, Maryland. Baltimore County Police Department's mission is enforcement of the laws and ordinance of Maryland and Baltimore County, the protection of life and property, the prevention and detection of crime, preservation of the peace, and protection rights for all citizens. Since 2013, the county, Baltimore County, has used at least three different versions of a written exam to screen entry level police officers as well as cadet applicants. The exams tested including reading, grammar, logic, and other skills that are not related per se to the jobs of being a said police officer or police cadet. Due to that, African Americans passed at a consistently lower rate than white applicants. Baltimore County has hired fewer African American applicants as Baltimore County Police Department entry level police officers and police cadets since the 1st of January 2013 than it normally would have been used due to its non discriminatory screening device, which I just mentioned. Recently, it was just approved and announced on November the 4th of 2020 that Baltimore County has agreed to pay $2 million as a part of a settlement agreement with the U.S. Department of Justice due to the alleged unintentional hiring discrimination by the Baltimore County Police Department. As a result of the settlement agreement, Baltimore County will, one, refrain from further use of the alleged unlawful written examinations, two, make 20 priority hires, and then also three, provide back pay for those involved. Now, the county has agreed to, again, as I mentioned, make 20 priority relief hires of Black claimants who took and failed the previous written tests. The claimants must otherwise meet a minimum qualification for the position at the time they applied. So, for example, they would have had to meet all other standards to have been provided the job for either police officer or police cadet, and have only had failed on that written portion, which would have potentially held them back. The county will also be creating a settlement fund of $2 million to be distributed as back pay to eligible claimants, and will hire a claims administrator to manage it. In addition to the back pay and the priority hiring, the settlement agreement requires the county to develop a new hiring examination that is lawful. Now, this is a great tactic to use. This will be beneficial to not only minorities, for African Americans, and any other race, but it will also make sure that it's an even and level playing field for anyone that would decide that they wanted to change their career or look into the career of law enforcement and join the task force for the Baltimore County Police Department as far as an officer entry level or as a cadet. Um, I believe that, this settlement came at a good time due to so many other instances that were coming through the nation as far as discrimination amongst minorities. So it just means that we're moving in as a whole, as society, moving in the right direction as far as equality. A lot of people, their mindset is more prone to be fair and ethical in judgment. And I feel as if, as a whole, we're moving in the right direction. And I feel good about the settlement, even though, there were situations that, of course, we would have liked to potentially avoid. But I'm glad that this was something that could have been and did resolve relatively quickly. Thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful day.